This actually is hard to believe. Astronomers have discovered a new planet on which it might one day be possible for us to live as soon as we finish ruining this one. It's called a super Earth. It's 6 times the size of our Earth, and they say it could have water and oxygen and Wi-Fi and some of all the things we need. The planet is called GJ357d, which happens to be my AOL password back in the day. But G357, that's not a planet name. It's like a license plate name. It's not a planet. They have to do better than that, but this is very good news. Our new Earth is only 31 light years away. I think we should send Mike Pence and the Space Force there just to check it out. Come back in like 200 years and let us know how it is. We need a new planet because this one is almost spent. Have you heard what's happening in Russia right now? I don't know if you've seen this on the news, but there are wildfires in Siberia, out-of-control wildfires. And I mean, look at this. It's huge plumes of smoke, and you can see they're hard at work with a super soaker putting it out. But if you need any more evidence that global warming is here, Siberia, the place that used to be a reference for the coldest, darkest, snowiest place on Earth, is on fire. That's a big deal. Smoke coming from Russia usually means they just elected a new American president. That's how they signal. But investigators believe the fire started when Vladimir Putin fell asleep after burning a pile of Trump's love letters. And the concern is that the fires could reach some of Russia's remote nuclear plants, which could lead to up to a dozen more HBO miniseries. So President Trump, by the way, offered to help with the fires. He called his KGB BFF, Vladimir, yesterday to say, hey, if you need any help, we're willing to pitch in. But Putin said, no, thanks. I'm putting out these fires myself. But thank you. Thanks, everybody. There's a very corny writer named Josh who's very happy right now. Guillermo, go get Josh, will you?
Yeah, okay,
yeah,
I can bring that.
How exactly would Trump help with the fires anyway in Russia? Maybe with great suggestions like the one he gave Paris, wherein he wrote, so horrible to watch the massive fire at Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. Perhaps flying water tankers could be used to put it out? Must act quickly. Thanks, Notre Dumbass. It is interesting, though. It's interesting that when Russia catches fire, Trump's right on the phone offering to help. But when we were burning here in California, he stomped around the forest to show off his new hat and then yelled at us for not raking the leaves more. By the way, Siberian wildfire sounds like a very tough WNBA team, doesn't it? The president was burning it up tonight. He took his reality show on the road for a pep rally in Cincinnati. But first, he stopped for a little yell session on the White House lawn, where he was asked what would happen if the crowd at his rally tonight broke into another chant of "Send her back."
Are you prepared to tell your supporters to stop if they begin chanting something problematic?
I don't know what's going to happen. I can tell you this. I'm going to Cincinnati. I can't tell you whether or not they're going to do that chant. If they do the chant, we'll have to see what happens.
Will you stop them, sir? You think you will?
I don't know that you can stop people.
Well, maybe you build a wall around Cincinnati. That might stop them. Is that... Oh, there's Josh, everybody. There's... Yeah! Take a bow. I wish we had roses. All right, now go back to wherever. You like that, Guillermo?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you watch the debate last night? I guess more people watched the second debate than the first one. Some of the candidates we saw last night are unlikely to be seen on television again, but Senator Michael Bennet from Colorado was an unfamiliar but also familiar face, largely because he sounded like... Have you seen the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Everyone's seen that. So you remember Cameron, his friend? He sounds like Cameron when he pretended to be Ferris's girlfriend's dad.
Rooney, I don't have all day to bark at you, so I'm going to make this short and sweet.
All right, so that's Cameron, played by Alan Ruck, and this is Michael Bennet.
the banking and the redlining to the mass incarceration that we were talking about on this stage a few minutes ago.
Right, one more time. Michael Bennet.
88% of the people in our prisons dropped out of high school.
And Cameron.
I want my daughter out in front of the school in 10 minutes by herself.
Sadly for Michael Bennet, Cameron has a better shot at being elected president this time around. If you like that video, click subscribe and we'll be together until one of us dies.